So, I got it home. This is actually in my backyard now. I've taken the bus bars off to make it a little bit less dangerous, at least on the ends, and I'm going to go through these batteries and make sure they're all how I left them. But there's about, I don't know, 45 modules here, about 1 kilowatt hour a piece. So I think that's good for a little bit of range. So these are 4S modules. I just measured them all, and the range is between 13.77 and 13.83. They're pretty well balanced. There is one in the middle that's 13.5 something, but I don't need all of them. I need to start working my way through here and getting the stuff out of here that'll let me get these modules out and take this thing apart. I'm about halfway through here, getting everything off. There's my leftovers. If you want a close-up look at what those are, we called those fiber optic devices LOMs. LOM stood for lithium optical monitor. That was how the BMS worked back then. So I took the bottom off. It actually fell off. I came out here with a knife to cut it, and it had fallen off already. So that saved me a bunch of work. And this is how to kill a Milwaukee ratchet. Took all the screws off that hold the cells in, and I'm kind of impressed how well designed this was. So now you're gonna ask yourself, I got all the bolts out, but how do I get a cell out of there? Well, I got this brake tool with a hook on the end of it. I'm gonna grab it in there and find out it doesn't fit. Nah. So now how to arrange these. I can go this direction and get 2 more cells wider, so it's 9, 10 to be 11 cells wide in between these seams where I can cut. But that means I have to do a much harder modification to the original container. I am trying to use the original box as much as I can, but the higher priority is to see how many I can range in here to get up to 400 volts. So between the 2 spring bolts here, between that bolt and its neighbor on the other, matching bolt on the other side, and camera won't focus, that's 33 inches. Let me see what I can figure out on getting 33 inches from that arrangement. Is too wide, so we'll see what I can come up with. So 3 of those wide is under 33 inches. Then I have my 20 there. 23 might be enough. So that's the bare minimum pack. Now I gotta put the fiber together and see if the BMS wakes up and reads it. So this is what I'm currently reading on my BMS. I needed 250 volts. I'm a little short. I didn't realize these things were on the low end of charge. So yeah, the BMS is connected, and all I have to charge is this power supply, so I'm going to have to go through the tedious process of charging 2 cells at a time. But the fiber optics are all hooked up, and it's kind of a shame because I don't know if you can see, it's not doing it anymore. There was one of these where you could peek under the plastic and see the light flashing. Can't see it anymore. But these things used to light up like a Christmas tree But since they all got those protective sleeves on them, you can't see anything now.